we're going to look at how to use Napier's rods to multiply 458 by 36. So first of all, we're going to create Napier's rods. We're not going to create the columns for every single digit. We're just going to need to create the rods for 4, 5, and 8. So first of all, let's look at 4. So we draw a rod, and we start with, we divide each square into 2 sections, and we put a number 4 there. And when we keep multiplying, take multiples of 4. So we get 8 multiples of 2 fourths would be 8, and the 3 fourths is 12, because we have 2 digits, and that's why we're gonna have to have 2 sections. And 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 7, 28. 4 times 8, 32. 4 times 9, 36. And that's all we need. And next we're going to attach another rod to 4. So the next digit we're going to need is 5. So let's put a 5 here, and times 2, 10, times 3, 15, times 4, 20, 5, 25, times 6, 30, 7, 35, 8, 40, and times 9, 45. And now we created the rod for 8. For the 8 here, and we double 8, you get 16 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9. Okay, so we finished creating the Napier's rods. Now we can multiply 458 by 36. So first of all, we can take a look at the digit 6, or actually it doesn't matter if you're gonna multiply 458 by the digit 6 or digit 3. So if we look at the last digit 6, like we're doing right now, we can found the 6. So this is times 2. This is 2. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, which is this column this row right here. So that gives us 6 times 458. Because since we already have the numbers for 6 times each digit, 4, 5, and 8. So all we need to do is just to copy them here. But when we copy them, we need to know that we will copy diagonally. So for example, we copy the first digit because we get a 2. But when we look at next digit, because have a 4 and a 3, we got to combine these two to get a 7. And then we combine the next two digits, 0 plus 4, which gives us 4. And we copy the last digit 8. So that gives us 2,748. So the reason we have to combine these two diagonally is because you can only put one digit in one place. So when we multiply 8 here by 6, we get 48, but we only allowed to put 8 here, and this 4 has to combine with the previous digit. So 0 and 4. And similarly, this 3, when we multiply 5 times 6, we get 30, but we only allowed to keep the digit 0, and this 3 has to be combined with 4 to give us the next digit, 7. So this is how we use Napier's rod to get 458 times 6. But we also have a 30 right here. So, but we don't have a 30. All we have is a 3. So we will look at this row. So we write down 3 times 458. That gives us, copy the first digit 1 and combine these two, which gives us 2 plus 1, that's 3. And we combine the next two diagonally, 5 plus 2, that's a 7. And we write down the last digit 4. Okay, so when we get these two, we're going to have to add them. But when we add them, notice that we have a 30 instead of just a 3. So when we write down this number, we have to move it to save space. So let's first copy down this 274 2000. When we multiply 458 times 6, we get 2,748. When we copy down this, because we're missing a 0 here, actually there should be a 0 in the end. So you can put a 0 there, or you can just save space there. So this 0 can be omitted. So if we don't write the 0 right there, you are going to have to leave a space there, because where this number right here is only for it's 3 times 458, not 30. And now we can add them together. So do addition, 8, 8, and 14 to carry 1 over. So we add them, we get 6, 1. So that's how we get the answer by Napier's rods. You can see the process is very similar to what we're multiplying when we do multiplication vertically nowadays. But the idea is, if you have those rods created already, and it will save you time instead of looking at the multiplication table or memorizing multiplication table, and you can just use the table by doing addition.